That first EP was all like happy, love my life, love my boyfriend, everything is great.
Yeah.
And then subsequent songs were less
Like that.
like
Yeah.
that.
I love it.
And I remember like when you put out I Ain't Crazy, when you put out Matchmaker, and hearing the story that inspired both of those songs. The gasp I gasped, first of all.
Yeah. It was deserved. It was deserved.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to talk about the story that, as brief or detailed as you want, that inspired those songs and sort of the change in tone of your music?
For sure. And I'm definitely going through another change in tone now, thank God. Because luckily life does go on. But, the first EP, I started dating a guy when I was in high school, and we fell in love so fast. And I was determined to make it, the relationship of my life, that I was going to, fall in love once and that would be it. And it turns out you don't get to choose that. Mm-hmm. It just either happens or it doesn't. And we dated for a long time. We were together for 6 years and ended up breaking up in 2022. And it was sad. Definitely there was writing on the wall that we both ignored for a really long time. So when we parted ways, it was really heartbreaking. But also we knew it was the right thing, and we had tried it long enough to know that if we could have made it work, we sure would have. And we were mutual about it for the most part. And then I forget timeline-wise exactly what the dates are, but not too long after that, I found out he was hanging out with one of my really good friends. And her and I had just kind of lost touch. I was on tour for maybe 2 or 3 months, and I saw on some social media thing that they were hanging out. And we were all kind of mutual friends with each other, so I didn't want to make her pick a side or something like that, but it made me not really want to hang out with her all that much. So I didn't, and we just kind of had some space. About 6 months later, I found out they're engaged and they're getting married. And my poor dad saw it on Facebook, and I'm not on the Facebook, so I didn't know. But he had my sister tell me, and obviously had a lot of feelings about that. So it was a friend that definitely was as close to him because she was closer to me. But they ended up getting married, and I hear that they're very happy. I'm not really involved in their life. I don't really feel like there's a reason for me to be. But I think they're doing well, and they're hanging in there, and I got to have a lot of fun talking a lot of smack. And it was, neither one of them are really on social media. We never talked about the situation. I would be horrified if they tried to talk to me about it, because I'm definitely a lot more confident singing than talking. Mm-hmm. But, it was something that I realized happens to a lot of people. A lot of people get close to more than one person, and when you break up with somebody, they might know some of your friends, and they might think that they're kind of cool, and they might end up hanging out. Now, getting married I thought was crazy, but it was a fun thing to kind of create a world around, and honestly find so much community and comfort, and that in the best possible way. I just really wasn't that special. People had been through that, and they had survived it, and everyone was okay, but it was a lot of fun.